I'm going to begin with a country called Romania. Has anyone been to Romania? Do we have any Romanians here? I want you to imagine Romania, and I want you to imagine a snowy landscape like that. And I want you to imagine the rolling hills of Transylvania. In the rolling hills of Transylvania, there's a tree, a very tall tree. This tree has been silent for a very long time, but it's had lots of children, because every year it drops the seeds, and the seeds go into the ground, and with luck, a new tree grows. I want you to imagine this tree just starting its little journey. This tree just growing in this forest in Romania, growing upwards towards the sun. And why that is important is because what I'm about to show you, and why this is so important to me, is that what I'm about to show you was once a living thing. And that's why I take great care and show great respect towards this. So I guess you want to see what's in there now, right? And I didn't get this red thing, but I got what's inside here. It was a present from my mum and dad. And when I opened this and saw what it was, I almost fell in love. I did. And this in here, this is much more than a thing. This has accompanied me on all sorts of tunes I've made. And she has a name. For some reason, I looked at her and I thought, you're a she. And her name is Florence. And I can't tell you how important Florence is to me, and how important she was to me when I was 15. And I'll tell you a bit later why. But why don't we just get more started? When I saw a cello, it just reminded me of a person. It's like a real person, and it's got a little waist here, it's got a neck, it's got a head, it's got some ears. It's only got one leg, unfortunately, but I still love Florence because of that, because of that. And it was this sound, a sound like this, that I heard, and I thought, that is a sound I want to live with. I want to be making that sound. And this is one of those sounds. And then it would go. Actually, you can go higher. Wow. A cello that can go. That's where I want to be. And I fell completely, madly, utterly, and totally in love with the sound of the cello. And that's why I wanted to become a cello. I had to say, well, okay, let's go for a walk. So if we're going for a walk now, where is this musical walk taking us, do you think? Where have we been? There's no right or wrong answer, by the way. Where have we been? Where have you been?
Somewhere dangerous.
What made you say that?
Because it was really low really fast.
So it was deep, and it was something fast, and it made you think. So, another thing about music for me is that not only do I love playing the cello, but I love listening to music. And I always feel when I'm listening to a piece of music, it's like a composer, that's what we call someone who writes music, that they're kind of writing a letter to me. And the great thing about that letter is, because it's not words, it's just my personal letter. You know, it's what I read in that letter. And I love that about music. The other thing I love about music that I want to share with you is that I love the sound of the cello and I love playing on my own. But when I came to Zurich, I quickly met 3 people and they were looking for a cello player, and we decided to form a group. There were 4 string players. Anybody got any idea what that group might, what do we call when 2 violins, a viola player and a cello, they meet together and they play? Those people who've got your hand up, okay, after 3 together. Only if you've got your hand up. 1, 2, 3. Wow, I heard quartet, absolutely right. So, do you know what? It's one of the most fantastic things. If you play an instrument and it's really boring out of practice, and sometimes you think, I don't want to do this, I want to give it up. And when I was 16, I'm going to make sure France doesn't hear this, when I was 16, I desperately wanted to give it up. It seemed the uncoolest thing to be coming to school with a cello. I was so uncool when I was carrying the cello. But I'm so glad that I didn't give you up, Florence. Do you know why? Because you have given me so much pleasure. And I meet with these 3 guys twice a month, and we make music together. And that's the great thing about music. It's expressing not just my feelings, but we can express things. Everything I love about music. String into. Oh, now for me that was like a beautiful flower. Can you play that A in a totally different way? And that was a bit more metallic, wasn't it? That was a bit more so energetic. Well done. Would you like to play the lower string? Nice and loud, so we really hear it. Oh, was that loud? Come on. Come on. Yes. Give him a round of applause. Oh, was that? Have a go. You've got to use this little finger here, and so just la. Can you play it in a different way? You've got to stay in the same place. Give her a round of applause. Who shall it be? It's Mr. Allen.
Yes! Yeah!
Wait a minute, he's not finished. Now listen carefully. Oh, Mr. Allen! What a good sound that was! I don't have to do that again. Excuse me, Mr. Allen. Let's have some manners, please. Are you listening? Are you listening? And I can do that with my cello. You have been pretty sensational listeners, because it's not easy sitting on this floor. And so Florence and I would like to give you a round of applause. So you have to listen. So we're thanking you for being a great audience. And I do wish you well on your journey with this inquiry. It's a brilliant inquiry. And I hope to pop into your classes sometime and see how you're going. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.